You know who goes with who?
Yes.
It's probably on that list.
So Tessa Bromley. So can you see the list that I sent you at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tessa goes on the Tom Thomas on that very first one.
Tom Thomas. But he's not on yet, I guess.
Well, it's on that very first one. There's the plaintiff Chase Haig. He never actually asked for the link, even after I emailed them. But Tom Thomas, the defendant, they said Tessa's going to appear for them.
Okay, well, got that. And Tessa's
And then-
on.
Okay.
But who's Chase Haig supposed to be with Tessa?
Nobody's asked for the Zoom link, and I sent them an email that Chase Haig. I don't know how they're appearing since we're closed, and I sent them the email for the link, but they never contacted me.
Okay, well. I'm assuming Bob was not on that one. There's Claudia. So Relford is with Whitney.
Rayford, yes, is for the plaintiff. It's Lauren Rayford.
But defendant's pro se. I don't see him on here.
And I didn't have any information to send them anything.
That's a problem.
I can't hear y'all for some reason. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear us? Is it muted?
I can hear you.
You're not gonna just move your lips and pretend?
I want to know what he said, but I can hear y'all now. I figured it out. I'm going back to mute. Bye.
Maybe you muted the hearing.
So on the next two,
Yeah.
Kevin Gunthorpe, he's actually on the Zoom, and then Dale Dickman on the last one, he's on the Zoom.
Okay, but we don't have any paired up yet.
No, I don't. Yeah, I only have one person appearing on each of the 4 cases. I got nothing from anybody else, even after I've tried
Right.
contact.
Well, I'm gonna get Tessa's done first.
Okay.
You're muted.
I
There
sure
you go.
am. Thank you. Sorry.
Apparently, we never heard from the other side on this case.
This
and
is
they-
the Watkins case?
Yeah, Midland
Okay.
Funding versus Watkins.
Yep.
And-
It's actually settled,
Okay,
and I think he's got one payment left.
okay.
So,
When will he make that payment?
I don't know. They didn't give me the details on the payment schedule. Is it possible for us to set it for just a status hearing in 30 days? Mindy's saying no.
Judge, this is one where you told them, because it's
Right.
had 5 trial settings and 3
Oh, God. Okay.
since last.
Good look at it.
Do you think they're gonna pay it? I mean, I guess if they're making payments.
I'm supposing he is. He's been doing it so far, but I don't know why we didn't just I guess we're just trying to avoid an agreed judgment on this one is the only reason I can think of that we reset it so many times. But
if we gave you 30 days to get the non-suit in, do you think it's gonna be DWOPed if he doesn't have the
right.
the non-suit in?
That's fine. I
Okay.
mean, it'll be plaintiffs that'll be filing the non-suit. So I guess it'll be
Right.
up to them to either get that in or it's going to be DWAP'd either way, right?
It'll be DWAP in 30 days.
Okay. Well, I'm presuming since they didn't appear today that they understand that that's
Okay.
where we are.
Well, that's what we'll do. I mean, normally we'd DWAP it today, but if you said y'all have it all worked out and there's only one more payment left, we'll give them 30 days to get the judgment in, but it will be DWAP'd without further notice. Does that make sense?
Yes. So, so it's just going to be set for in 30 days, the court's going to dismiss it and we won't have another
Right.
setting or anything. Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay. So
Sound
they're
good?
on notice. Okay. That's
And
fine.
they need to get if they're wanting to pay it and be done with it or get their payment, then they should have been here today.
That's right.
All right. All right. See
Thank you,
later. Thanks.
Judge.
See
Have
ya.
a good day. All
You
right.
too. Let's see. So we have the next one, Rayford.
Yes,
And
sir.
And we don't have,
No information for the pro se defendant.
okay. How are you?
Doing well, doing well.
We don't have any contact information for the defendant, so the defendant's not here.
That's actually all right, Your Honor. So I'm showing in our notes that we received his final settlement payment in the mail on the 2nd of February. It was a
Okay.
check, so those usually take 14 to 21 days to clear. But if you have a final disposition docket, we're asking that you put us on that because we'll be, as soon as it clears, we'll be filing the closing documents.
Well, what we'll do is 30 days from now, we'll DWAP it without further notice, or whatever.
All right.
If y'all get a non-suit in, that's fine. But we'll
Okay.
non-suit it for you if you don't. So does that make sense?
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
but
Thank you.
we'll just 30 days out without any further notice. We'll non-suit it or DWAP it for you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you later.
See you later.
And then, let's see. Is the other side on this one in?
No. And he's tried to get a hold of them with they haven't,
We have 2 more people though.
who is it other than,
We have Dale Dickman and Nicole Phillips.
Nicole Phillips was supposed to have been the one that Mr. Rayford just appeared on. They sent 2 attorneys,
Oh.
but said she wasn't going to appear. So I don't
Oh.
know how or why she was.
Well, I'll talk to her in a minute. All right. Mr. Gunthorpe,
Yes, Your Honor.
are y'all ready to try this case?
I believe that I am. Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you want to try it next week?
I am okay with delaying it, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm a novice attorney, Your Honor. I don't generally go to trial very often. So I don't usually look forward to trials unless I'm sitting in a JP court. So I probably don't need to tell you that. But the bottom line is if you would like to reset it, I have absolutely no objection to doing it. If you don't, I did want to point out, and I'm assuming you may not even be aware of this. I emailed my exhibits and related documents this morning. You may not actually be seeing them. I don't know.
No, I'm not.
But the reason that I'm mentioning that is because once you have a chance to take a look at it, once they're put on board, I think you'll see that I have all the documentation necessary to prove up my case. But the bottom
Okay.
line, I'm prepared to go. If you would like to reset it, I would prefer for a reset, to be perfectly blunt, but I have no
Well,
problem.
Here's the way it works. It's a first setting. We give each side 1 freebie on resets. If you want to reset, you can. If you're ready to do it, we can do it next Tuesday. The only problem is we don't know how to get hold of your other side.
Well, I'm not sure what to do about that. Just for your information, this is the second filing on this lawsuit. We filed against her originally and it was assigned. We could not get her served. She appeared to be ducking service. It was a bit theatrical. We were able to get her served this time. I didn't have anything to do with it. My server somehow was able to do that, but she's been non-responsive throughout the entire process. I'm convinced she was ducking service in the first attempt. I believe she had to have substituted service on this case. I may be mistaken. I tried to engage with the mediator pursuant to your order to engage in mediation. She never responded to me. She never responded to the mediator to engage in mediation. I mentioned that to your coordinator yesterday. And I've sent discovery out to her, which you'll see when you have a chance to look at the exhibits. She hasn't responded to any of the discovery. And of course, the most damning consequence of that is she didn't respond to requests for admissions.
Right.
So I don't know what she's going to do, and I would not be surprised if she's a no-show. But I don't know anything affirmatively that I can do to help you out in terms of getting in contact with her. She's been from day one.
Well, I mean, if you're ready to try it, you've got pretty much everything done you need to get done. You might want to try it Tuesday and just send her another notice saying it's going to be tried at, let's say 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And I mean, she was supposed to be present for this right now and she's not. And so I think you've given her all the notice you have to give her. So
I have a question for you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Generally speaking, when you take a look at all of the exhibits, does the court do anything with them? If there are any problems with the exhibits, do I get any kind of a notification, or do I just sort of fly by the seat of my pants?
If the other side's not around, there's nobody to object to the exhibits.
Right. No, I understand that. The only reason that I'm a little bit wary, or well, not the only one, the most prominent one that I can think of right now is I actually have a case in Tarrant County, and we've had problems with some of the documents being imaged properly. And so I literally I had to get a reset in order to make sure that the judge could read all of the documentation. 99% of it was fine, but there were a couple of key provisions that weren't. So what I would prefer to do, I think we're going to have this problem with Ms. Wilson regardless, whether we reschedule or not. What I would prefer to do is just make sure that your staff is able to read my exhibits clearly, that there aren't any imaging problems, that they'll be clearly able to be presented to you. And if we can do that, I'm ready to go. If we can't do that and we can do a reset, I'd prefer for that.
Well, we're not going to read your exhibits. If you can read them, I can read them.
Well, that's what I thought, Judge Baxter. But I'm telling you, I was looking at exhibits, and it's probably a ridiculous complaint. The bottom line basically is, I guess I'm reasonably confident. I've scanned them on and they look relatively clear to me. So
And if you have a request for admissions, that probably takes care of your case anyway. So
yes, that's what I assumed. I mean, I think a lot of this is going to be extraneous, whether she shows up or not. Even her answer is an implicit admission that she owes this money. So okay, well,
you want to get it over?
You said you want me to send another notice to her?
Yeah, just go ahead and send her some sort of notice saying that it's going to be tried at 9:30 a.m. Did you want to do it by Zoom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And tell her if she wants to appear, she needs to get a Zoom link to my coordinator.
I just need her to send me her email address.
Her email.
Contact with her email address.
And then we'll try it at 9:30 on Tuesday.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get this letter today, send it out via certified mail. Do you need me to e-file it, or can I send an email to your court staff just to let them know? I think I sent some unnecessary emails earlier.
I mean, email's fine. Just something notifying her that there's a trial setting at 9:30 on Tuesday. And I don't know if you even have to send it certified, if you have some address for her or some. Do you have an email for her?
I don't have an email for her. I think I used the service address for her in previous, I've sent, you'll see in the exhibits, I sent mail on out obviously I sent the discovery out via certified mail. I also sent a business records affidavit out certified mail, but I don't know I assume it's the correct address. I can't say for sure.
If you I send something to us, and I think since we have the e-filing system, she should get notice if she's part of that. So.
I don't really, let's put it this way. I'm not real good with the e-filing in terms of service. I almost never use e-filing as a method of service just because I'm kind of old school. What I'd like to do, if it's okay with you, is as soon as we get off the phone, I'm going to draft this letter. I'm actually working from home. I'm going to go on out, get it sent certified. It will be sent within probably an hour at most.
Okay.
after, and then I'm going to email a copy of it to Ms. Quint if that's okay.
That'll work.
And then we'll
Okay.
go. All right.
We will see you online Tuesday morning at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a
All
good
right.
day.
You too. Ms. Phillips, you're muted right now.
Judge, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay.
You were appearing on a case that we already talked to the other side on. I guess y'all settled it and there's one more payment left. Is that right?
So if that judge, and before, Judge, I just want to let the court know my daughter, my infant daughter is here with me. So if you hear her,
That's okay.
they've closed her daycare. So that one, was that Discover Bank versus Whitney?
Yes.
Yeah, they took me off that appearance, but I think I think that one's getting ready to be finished up. He's made his.
Yeah, what I told the attorney was that we would hold it for basically 30 days, and 30 days from now, we're going to dismiss it without further notice.
Yeah.
He said y'all are real close to completely wrapping it up.
Yeah, Judge, I think that they're just waiting for a payment to clear.
One more payment, yeah. And then once that's done, if y'all want to file a non-suit, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll take care of it for you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, and then the other one I have is Midland Funding versus Richard Watkins.
Yeah, I did the same thing on that one. They said it's one more payment.
Oh, great. They didn't tell me that, but. works.
Yeah, Tessa Bromley was online, and she said there's only one more payment left. I didn't know that you were on both those cases, so
That's okay.
we didn't bring you in. But it was the same thing though. So they said there's one more payment and it should be within 30 days. And I told them the same thing. If after 30 days, we'll just dismiss it without further notice. And if y'all want something else, then you get your payment in fast or whatever. So.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
See you later. Thanks. It's not connecting. There we go. Can you hear us? You're muted.
Hello, sorry.
It's all right.
I just turned the news on. I was seeing this big accident that happened in Fort Worth.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
Exactly. Sorry about that.
You have to run out there and get to the accident, or you good?
No. I'm all good.
All right.
Okay, that was funny.
You're set for next week. I think it's a first setting though.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all want to try it next week?
I'm pretty sure I'm ready. We did not mediate the pro se defendant. I just don't know that, without insurance, I don't know that she wants to participate in mediation. But I'm pretty sure we're ready to go. Is it set for the 15th?
It's set for it's set for next week. And today's when we set up the schedule for next week on what we're going to try and when we're going to try it.
Okay.
if you want to try it next week, we could probably do it on Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock.
I have a trial by court in the 55th Harris District on Tuesday and Thursday. I have a bunch of pre-trials in Harris County as well. So if I can't do it Monday, I'd probably ask the court to see if we could do it Wednesday.
I think Monday, we're probably gonna be closed again. It's supposed to be
Oh,
like
okay.
5
Okay.
degrees or something.
Okay.
And so our best bet is probably to, if we can't do it Tuesday, do we have any time Wednesday? that we could do? No? What? It's all full.
Yes,
Okay.
Wednesday
That's
on.
right. That's right. So I mean, our only day next week is gonna be Tuesday.
Okay. This hearing I have, or the trial by court I have in Harris on Tuesday is at 9 a.m. It's not going to take that long if I get called right away. So maybe if I can get an afternoon setting on Tuesday,
We can do that.
I
We
can.
can do a 1 o'clock.
That will work for me.
Okay. So you want to do it 1
Because
o'clock Tuesday?
I will for sure have that other case done by then.
Okay. And did you want to do it by Zoom?
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you would send a letter or some sort of notice to the defendant and let her know that we're set for trial and we're going to go to trial at Tuesday at 1 o'clock on Zoom, she will need to send a email to my coordinator if she wants to participate in the trial.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So if she doesn't send an email to the coordinator, then obviously we have no way to put her on Zoom with us.
Okay.
All right.
And
That works.
she has provided her email address, so she should be able to participate, I would think, Judge.
Do you have it?
Yes.
We can give it to the coordinator right now, and
If he'll email it to me, then I'll just go and get it set up.
there you go.
I should have your email, don't I?
Yes, sir.
mquint at the Collin
Oh, yes,
County.
absolutely. Absolutely. Ms. Quinn, thank you. Yes,
Just
I do have yours.
send her the email for the defendant, and she'll send notices, and then we'll get this tried next Tuesday.
Absolutely. Thank you, Judge. Anything else?
That's it. See you then.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. I'll do docket entries and all those.
Okay.
I
I won't remove them until I see docket entries on them, and then I'll start resetting.
don't really reset. They're DWAP.
Well, I've got to put them on a docket. So.
I mean, okay. And then we have our mental health. How many pleas are there?
There's 3 pleas, three defendants, and then 1 mental health.
Okay. All right. Groovy.
See you in a minute then.
Bye. Go to the other one, Claudia.